A news alert tonight. In 2 days, women will no longer be able to get an abortion in St. Joseph County. We have brand new information about breaking news. We first brought to you first at 4.
Now, the Indiana State Health Department confirms at the close of business Friday, the Women's Pavilion in South Bend will no longer have a license to perform abortions. Let's get right to WSBT-22's Kelly Stepsinski. And Kelly, this all stems from the state's refusal to renew that license.
Rick, in complaints filed by the State Health Department in January and again in June. At first, the doctor who owns and operates Women's Pavilion appealed it, but now he's withdrawn that appeal. And the state is ordering him to stop abortions here, at least for the next 90 days.
We think justice is finally served. Women will not suffer at his hands any longer in northern Indiana.
A victory for pro-lifers is being called a tragedy by those who are pro-choice.
I think it is a very big hit. This is something that I think women deserve a place where they can go to get information which is unbiased and which can help them make the best decision in their particular situation.
One of the state's complaints against Dr. Ulrich George Klopfer cited 27 deficiencies at the Women's Pavilion in South Bend regarding consent laws, procedure, and keeping a patient register.
I think much of it was a lot of hype by people who are adamantly opposed to abortion and were looking for any possible way to put him out of business.
We get the interpretation of doctors to tell us how serious some of these violations are in patient health. For example, anesthesia being administered improperly really puts a patient's life at risk.
Klopfer also owned and operated abortion clinics in Gary and Fort Wayne. Both were shut down in 2013 and 2014. St. Joseph County Right to Life says they're surprised to hear Klopfer withdrew his appeal.
I'm a little suspicious, actually, but we'll take it for now.
But family practice Dr. Ellen Stecker says the bigger concern is where local patients will now go for abortions. And after Friday, the closest abortion clinic to our area will be in Maryville. And it's important to point out here, though Dr. Klopfer's agreement with the state, he can apply for a new abortion clinic license as early as February. But in a separate issue here, he's still fighting to keep his medical license. Last year, Indiana's Attorney General filed a complaint in that matter. Klopfer's set to go before the Indiana Medical Licensing Board next month for a disciplinary hearing. I reached out to him, actually spoke with him yesterday, told me he'd call me back, and I'm still waiting. I also reached out to his Indianapolis attorneys earlier this afternoon, and I'm also still waiting to hear back from them. Jennifer.